Hey, salute to the real worldwide, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Tiller Jones, the kingpin of New England. I'm through mingling.
Man, shout out to the real worldwide, man, the whole staff.
Real Worldwide, we're here to recap the Rare Breeds Mook card by RBE. Had plenty of battles on the card. Let's before we go battle by battle, we already talked about Mook Verb. I don't know if we really have to go over that, but as far as like the battle, the whole card in general, what would y'all rate this shit 1 through 10?
Honestly, I think I'll give it like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was better than I thought it would be. So I thought it would be like a 4 on paper. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. For me, I'll go Brad.
Yeah, let's go bottom up in terms of the voice channel, so we don't like start talking when another person's talking.
I shut it down.
Okay.
You sure? Yeah. I think.
So I'm saying, nah, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
I'll give the card like a 6. So I just think there were battles that didn't need to happen. Clean and Jay just didn't need to happen. The 1SK didn't need to happen. Big T and Ill Will didn't need to happen, and they all just were so unentertaining, so unnecessary. The good back and forth. I thought Pat and Danny was a good back and forth. Mook and Verb obviously, clearly battled tonight. I mean, not even, but and then Bdot Swave. I think it was a good back and forth live in the building, but as time goes on, the separation is there. So I think I'll give the card like a 6.5, 7, 6.5. I'll give it 6.5.
Trippy, what'd you give it?
I honestly give it an 8. Considering like there was no delays, nothing. The battle was like coming fast. Like it was, it was like 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with something about like 7.5, 8. I like the way it was laid out. Like you said, the battles were just there. It wasn't no standing there for watching fucking Geechee Gotti music video like 9 times in a row, waiting for the next battle to drop or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It was laid out good. I like that they didn't put Mook and Verb at the end. They knew what the fuck they were doing with that. It was all right. It was especially for it to be from RBE and a week after Summer Madness. I think that kind of like raised it up a bit. Like,
true. Jones, what'd you give it?
It's difficult for me to give it a rating because the main event lived up to what people wanted it to, but the card as a whole, it was literally battles that people didn't care about at the end.
Yeah.
Like I think they messed up is the battle they decided to put before the Mook. I think Pat and Danny should have been the one right before the Mook battle, but like the battle itself, the atmosphere, the feeling and everything, I got to get at 9 or whatever, 9 to 10 impact wise. But the event, I would probably say somewhere in that 6 range. I ain't mad at 7. If your main event live up to what it's supposed to, then that's pretty much all you want. But as the card as a whole, I would probably say like a 7.
Who's next? Who's on? Kevin.
I mean, I gave it an 8. I would say a 7, but Mook and Verb made it an 8. You got your money's worth. You got everything you wanted. You got a main event that delivered, that you were waiting for. You got a quality battle, like a high quality battle on Pat and Danny, that could have been a main event on another card. You had the feel, the atmosphere of it. It looked good. It wasn't like you were waiting forever for the battles to start again. They were quick. It makes you look forward to the next thing. We're still talking about it. We haven't done that since Volume 1. Like, sometimes we just talk about certain things for an event for like 2 days, and then we just move on to the next headline.
Right.
So the impact of this will be remembered for a very long time, and clearly event of the year. I'll give it an 8.
Okay. Well, me, I'll say 7.5. I think the pit style with avocado worked perfectly with the atmosphere, the lighting. It looked like the best RBE event I've seen yet. I think putting the main event was the best thing to do for the card, but it also hurt the battles after it in a way because Big K Iron and Big T Ill Will nobody really cared about the battles after Mook and Verb. However, they got the best out of Mook and Verb put in the middle because they got the best reactions, so people wasn't asleep in the crowd. So overall, the card without Mook and Verb, this card is probably like a 6, but because of it, I give it a 7.5, 8 because the main event lived up to the hype. Whenever the main event lived up to the hype, then it's worth your money, to be honest. Cope, you here? Mm-hmm.
Well, I said before, I'll give it a 7. But like y'all pretty much hit all the points. Like the main event was fucking classic to me, legendary moment in battle rap. Even Danny Myers and Pat Stay. I'm not the biggest Danny fan, but Pat Stay's performance was lit to me, so I'm gonna definitely watch that battle. I know y'all don't like Clean Paper versus J400, but I fuck with Clean, so he got the dub. I'm definitely gonna watch that again.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, shout out to King Los, he was fire. Head Ice was ass. Big K was ass. Iron was good. Yeah, it's cool 7 for me.
Brad, you was in the building.
Yeah, I was in the building. It was like a real legendary event. I wouldn't say. I'd probably say an 8.5, 8. And the reason, and I feel like Summer Madness being so trash definitely plays a part into it. Because like I was at the point where I was like close to giving battle rap like the Is He Dead kick for a couple of weeks. I ain't
I ain't mad at that. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I think it was fire how quickly everything went, and the event was over by like 9:00, dog. It's usually not like that. Well, like 8:30 it was over. I do think the other battles were hurt in terms of being placed after Mook and Verb, but in reality, like those battles were like whatever for me in the first place. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
Mook and Verb going on third was perfect, because it was like it captured the energy. There's the surprise factor. Everything was like perfect in the room. It was at the height of the entire event. Like it was like you really couldn't have had a better like turnout for Mook and Verb, because I feel like this entire event really like it like rejuvenated the culture, man. I think it really did what it was set out to do, and yeah, I'm pretty excited for the next event.
Okay. So let's start off with the top. Do we care about the 1SK battle with top 10 in Spanish on them?
I still haven't seen that. I walked into the event late, and I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, to be honest, y'all didn't do enough for us to talk about y'all. To be real, so
Spanish was going in though. Yeah, shout out going in. Yeah, shout out to top 10, dog. He from Long Island, dog. Shout out to top 10. Keep grinding, dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Triple. So you say Spanish won?
Yeah, he definitely won that shit.
Yeah, I seen that battle. Spanish was cooking him. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Spanish was cooking him.
Yeah,
I never heard Spanish before this, and I kind of want to go back and peep another Spanish Harlem battle. I ain't gonna front.
I heard in Spanish. I heard he got beat up by Twerk.
Yeah, I heard that story.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of battled in Spanish too, because he had a food coloring line that was insane, and I can't remember anything top 10 said.
Yeah. Yeah, I think y'all might be sleeping on top 10. I'm not even.
Oh my god!
No, Brad, come on, son.
I ain't gonna hold you. It took a long time for top 10 to heat up, but like when he did heat up, it was like, okay, you decent.
I heard he was gassing his own bars too much. I didn't see the battle, but I heard he was gassing his own bars too much.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Jay-Z said it best. He went from top 10 to not mentioned at all. Like, let's see that nigga no more after this shit, man. No more.
All right. So next battle was surprise battle, right? J400 versus Clean Paper, 1 rounder. Yeah.
That's why I said before, unnecessary. It just does nothing.
Yeah, there was no point to that. At least clean paper and gyms would have made more sense for that.
Yeah.
But J400 choked, right? So clean get the win.
Clean got the dub. He called that nigga he said an NBA trophy head ass nigga. That nigga won, dog. I fuck with that shit.
Yo, I will say I do low key want to see Clean versus Pat Stay, by the way.
What? That'd be hilarious.
Clean versus Pat Stay.
That's an interesting matchup.
That'd be the funniest battle in the century.
Yeah.
Okay. Next battle after that was Bdot and Swave, right? So now this is when the card starts. To be real.
Yeah.
Bdot Swave first round is close. Majority has it close or Swave edging it, I would say, right?
I had Bdot in the first. But it is close. Somewhat. It is close.
I have Bdot edging this first, but it's real close. I'm not mad at Swave in the first.
Wait, so
go.
Who, isn't Yeesh supposed to go? Yeesh triple, you know what I mean?
We're gonna do the whole order again? That shit kind of
but we don't do the whole order for each battle. We just do general thoughts. Because I'm about to get to the Bdot second round, because this is where the debate is. So obviously Bdot got the third. Swave clearly lost the third, no debate. The first is close, and then the second round comes down to did Bdot choke or did he stumble? Brad, what do you think? How do you call it?
Yo, I think when you choke, you fuck up and you forget your bars and you can't finish. I think I usually count if I can count to 5 and you're silent, then I call it a choke. Like Bdot, he forgot his next line. He brought it back a little bit. He brought it back 2 bars, forgot his next line. Because in reality, he had that crazy crowd reaction. And then he brought it all the way back a whole sequence, and then he remembered it. He wasn't taking no water break. I don't know why people are saying that.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think, and the thing is that Swave's second round was cool, but the differences between the second rounds are so astronomical that it doesn't make sense to give Swave that second round because that second round was retarded by Bdot.
He didn't win it.
I agree. If the second round was close, if they were close and you could debate it, okay, you can edge Swave that way. But you can't, it's not close.
Honestly, the thing is too, if Bdot didn't even have that little whatever you want to call it, the round wouldn't even be debatable. It would be clearly Bdot because Bdot clearly he started cooking them in that second round.
Clearly did better.
Clearly. Did anybody here have Swave winning?
I didn't.
It's silent.
He missed his opportunity in that second.
Wait, hold on, Cope. You don't have Swave listening while winning or some shit like that?
Nah, I didn't have Swave winning. I had him taking the first round.
Nah, Cope. Stop, dog. Don't make me go back to the
trolling, dog.
Nah, you were not trolling. You were fucking going crazy for Swave, dog.
That
Swave was firing in that battle. I ain't gonna hold
that CB4 part was fucking hilarious to me, dog. And when he said I dead mics, he kind of ruined the entire fucking build up to that. So
honestly, it's a dope battle though. I would say that. It's a dope battle.
Yeah,
it is a dope battle.
The separation shows.
But Bdot's angle in third, Bdot's the third round king at this point. It's no debating to me right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's lost a third round.
He hasn't lost one.
He's never lost one. That's a fact. He's never lost one.
Wow, that's actually crazy. I don't think he has either.
You know what's crazy? Swave knew the angle was coming and still couldn't stop it. There was nothing he could say, do.
Champion to try to stop it. He just
did. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all niggas. I was at work and when you just randomly think about some random bars, all I remember is if they said ninja, they get shredded. Oh my god, son.
That was hard, son.
Yo, the thing is Swave knew that angle, but in real life, there's nothing you could say about that. There's no real defense to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He tried to build a defense on Champion though. He tried.
Yeah,
and it backfired.
Yeah, it did backfire.
When he was on Champion, he was sounding stupid by himself. That's not gonna work.
Do you think the Mike Brown angle would have worked in the third? I don't know. To me, that kind of fell flat too.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Wasn't enough. Shaq, what's that thing you keep saying about battling Bdot? Don't angle with him. Don't try to go angle for angle with him. Try to outbar him. because that approach, that angle approach, hasn't shown to be successful.
Honestly, go ahead. Go. The thing is, like, if you're gonna even try to angle him, do that shit in the first round because that seems to be Bdot's quote unquote weakest rounds, respectively. So, I mean, if you're gonna do it, that's the time to do it.
Right.
But the
I
thing
think
is,
Bdot writes uphill too. Go ahead. Right.
Yeah, he definitely writes uphill, and the fact of the matter is that Bdot there's like his substance is what's the difference between the people his third round and people's third round.
I agree.
And like the only way you could really combat that is if you have like a substance deep third round, and you got to have at least 6-7 minutes in it. Like you got to have that. Like you rolling up there with a 3-4 minute third round, you're gonna get slaughtered.
Facts. And the crazy thing is, you can't go first or second. Either way, it look bad for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's crazy. I think the way you, like you were saying, the way you beat Bdot, so you have to just outbar him. Forget the Black Panther blood. Forget all of that. Just go bar for bar and just like beat his head over in the first 2 rounds. And that's the best way you have to.
You know what's weird about Bdot? Like he's not a Christian rapper, but you see like people take like the same angle on Bdot, like where they try to like his character, and it just doesn't work. Like it's like you can't do it because he's so good at what he does. Like you can't mimic that.
That's a fact.
People think that him, being on this pro-black shit is stale or whatever, but the angle where it's like, oh, you're a hypocrite is even staler. So like, there's got to be something different.
It's getting stale. I ain't gonna hold you. Definitely is.
I think the only time it ever like even remotely hit was with Emerson Kennedy. That was the only time it.
My bad.
No, I tried my best not to, but that was the only.
I knew it was coming. I knew EK was gonna get mentioned somewhere along this. He had the best approach, honestly.
He did have the best approach.
He didn't win clearly, but he, I'm not gonna get into that. Go ahead, y'all.
That's a fact. What do you think, again?
What do you think, Kev?
Oh, my fault.
About Bdot Swave?
Yeah.
I had Bdot, but I had Bdot second and third round.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that Swave, he done. Swave said that he lost somebody before the battle happened, but he did perform well.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The last time he had something personal going on before a battle, he died of verb. But this time he actually came prepared for Bdot. Put up a good fight, but it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Do we want to see Swave again?
I don't know, because Swave said it himself.
I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind it, but the thing is, who? Because he even said himself, he's made too many friends in battle rap. Like, who's even not cool with Swave right now for him to take? It would make sense.
I wouldn't be mad at him versus Geechee, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Keep giving him these new niggas. He like battling them.
Yeah.
Maybe Los. No, I already seen that battle with Saga.
No.
I don't even know.
He called out T-Top.
He did call out T-Top before.
T-Top. He too nice with him. He was just on Angry Fan talking with him, talking about all types of, friendly shit. It's not.
We'll see with Swave. I'm pretty sure RB books Swave again, though. Let's get to this King Los versus Head Ice battle. Yeah, I'm sorry, Head Ice. Head Ice, you the OG, you the legend. You know what I mean? You the King of the Dot champion. But you was ass, son. I'm sorry. Head Ice was ass, son. I'm sorry. He was trash. And them second and third rounds, like, I'll skip his. I watch the battle again, and I'll skip his rounds every time. I don't want to hear what he had to say. And it's like 10-minute rounds on top of that. So it's crazy.
Is Head Ice a good battle rapper?
Is he a good battle rapper?
Not anymore.
He's solid. If that makes sense. Like, he don't lose like badly often, but he ain't good. Nah.
I'm gonna be real. His material is just fucking ass. I'm sorry, man.
It is.
He got presence, a cool delivery, but he just does not have bars, yo.
His aura is fading away right before his eyes.
Yo, King Los Oh, my bad. Go ahead, go.
No, I was saying. So how's it feel about King Lo's performance, Brad?
I like what King Lo did for a first battle. I think it's one of the best first battles for anybody that's quote unquote industry. He writes very well, even though he had the daylight material in the first round. He still won it to me personally, and I don't know. He knows how to cater his writing. I just need him to work on his pacing because it was like fake Lux in the first round, and it was kind of awkward to try to follow him. And he has a lot of pauses, and even like Jones was saying earlier, you could even think that he was choking, but he would get it right back.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real.
His
dog.
second and third is crazy.
Yeah, I think it was like kind of unfair to have him be tested against Head Ice. Like I thought he was gonna be the dog shot of Head Ice, and he did, in my opinion. I feel like he would have had a much better battle with a bunch of other people.
Agreed. I think the Head Ice replacement was a bad choice. I'm sorry.
Because it's like, as far as lyrics go, like Head Ice is not even considered.
Doesn't outright anybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I like that though. As far as bringing Los in to a pretty much clear W, that'll make people want to see him as far as marketing wise.
I would say this: his first round, it was like you said, it was hard to follow. But once you start to understand like how he raps, like in his second and third, he was really fucking cooking. Like it's impressive. Like that RealWorldwide is fucking amazing. The Minnesota, oh my god, like
amazing.
I definitely want to.
He had the right angles. He had the right angles to take. He had the right wording, but his pace and delivery needs crazy work. And I thought he would know that because he said he's been watching it for I don't know how long and studying. So I figured he would know that delivery and pace. Like he would rap fast at a slow pace. It was so confusing.
Yeah.
And Head Ice was so trash that he lost the first round, and he was talking about daylight the entire first round.
Facts.
Yeah, I give it to Los because like even with all of those shits he could improve on, like we know if he improves on that shit, he's gonna be a real big problem. His pace and delivery, but his crowd control was really fucking up there. Like
is Head Ice ass, dog? Is Head Ice ass?
I said it, Brad. I said that, Brad. Head Ice is ass.
I even asked the question: is Head Ice even a good battle rapper? Is he even good?
He was good at one point.
Yo, he might be ass, dog. Like
fully garbage.
King Los, the head of the King Los, the King Bdot champion out of me. I'm sorry.
That's embarrassing, dog.
I bought this up before. Head Ice got no reaction in the hood, but he got the chain on King of the Dot. Like that shit is disgusting. Like
when I'll smack you, just ace at the cleaners.
That just doesn't even make sense, nigga. Like, how do you get no reaction, no love at all, and then you got to cross the border to get some fucking like, what are we doing, Ice? Come on, Wolf. Come on, man.
And his rounds is mad long. That's what made it worse, son. Oh,
niggas just respect him because he's old.
And he had the worst excuse I ever heard in my fucking life at the end of that first one. He was trash, so I was trash that round. Like, nigga.
That was bad.
No way. No.
Yeah, he said that.
He was so trash, I was trash. That's a fact. He did say that shit.
Oh, my God.
I've never heard shit like that in battle rap, ever.
So who do you want to see King Los against if he comes back?
I want to see him in more small rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it will translate on a bigger stage than that. But he can write. He can write with anybody. I think he's built for that writing shit.
No, I want to see him in Mickey Facts, dog. I want to see him or Bdot.
I was thinking Bdot, but then Emerson Kennedy snuck in my head for some reason.
Okay.
Kennedy.
Copa to be mad at all.
Emerson Kennedy, dog.
That'll be fire. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
I don't think it will happen, but maybe,
that's not a bad matchup at all to me.
It's not.
This is Smack. This ain't RBE. Let me stop.
Emerson Kennedy. All right.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
All right, I'll stop.
I want to see him and Nitty. I want to punch his head off. See what he do with that.
But guys, do y'all think like I feel like he should battle Daylight? I really do. Like at this point, like I feel like he got some shit for Daylight, and vice versa. I think it'll be that kind of battle where it's all about the layers of the bars and shit. And I do not like Daylight at all, but I gotta see it.
And that Daylight blog, the shit he was spitting, that would have been a fucking dog fight.
My energy pose, something Emily wrote. Yo, whew, that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a better matchup. I thought it was from the jump. It was a better matchup.
ARP. So all in all, reflecting on it, ARP switching the opponent to Head Ice did not really improve the event at all.
No, not at all. And it kind of fucked the card up because that was right before Mook. So the crowd was kind of like, with Head Ice and shit.
Yeah,
like Head Ice, hurry up, basically.
Like they gave Los a layup. Like to be honest.
All right, so we done with that. After Mook and Verb was Danny and Pat Stay, right?
No, it was K. Wasn't it Iron and
Big K Iron? Oh yeah, Big K Iron. Big K. Oh my God, yo, Big K, retire. You just hurt your legacy.
Oh my God.
I'll be the first to say I had Big K beating Iron before the battle.
No, I thought you were gonna say after. I thought you were gonna say after. I was about to be like, yo, I agree.
Wait, what? Brad, you got Big K beating Iron?
Oh, yeah, I'm trolling, dog. I'm trolling. Y'all know I'm not a big Iron fan, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I had Big K 2-1 before this, and I regret that decision.
I felt exactly what Pat Stay did to Danny. Big K would be able to do, but I was wrong.
Yeah. And Iron wasn't even that good. He was just good enough to win, honestly.
Yeah, like I could have been right, but he didn't deliver. He didn't even show up. He was trash.
Yeah, like
Big K fake choke in the first. Go ahead, Trippy.
Yeah, before the battle, I had Iron 3-0. I still do. Don't get me wrong, but like, I think Big K, you could have been better than that. Like he literally could have been better, way better, especially against somebody like Iron. Like, yeah,
way better. Big K choked in the 2 rounds, son. Come on, son. You rap like you have an on-beat flow. Why are you choking for?
The real question is, what are we doing with Big K? He lost like 7 battles straight.
That's crazy.
Yo, who do you lose? All right, so he lost to O-Red. He lost to
Passwords.
John. Passwords is debatable, dog. That's just debatable.
I don't know.
He lost
I don't know about that, bro.
He lost the 3rd round clearly, but those first two,
you're right.
First. He definitely got the first. The second's debatable. That shit's debatable, dog.
It just looks bad.
So it's debatable. Then he had who? T-Top? No, John.
He had John.
After O-Red, he had T-Top.
No, he had John.
No, he had John.
After O-Red, he had John. My fault.
Yeah, after O-Red, he had John. Then T-Top. Then this.
Yo.
Jesus.
That's
the first against John.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
The first against John was the last round he won.
Yeah.
Jesus. 4 game possible 5. Like that's horrible.
Crazy. Jesus.
I'm all set.
He should go to PGs. Start over. I don't know what to say, son. It's like it's over. Like it's just over to me. You and Rodo not going to book him again after Volume 2. Like I don't know. So
I feel like he's had enough chances in this year and then some where opportunities that he could have capitalized off that he fucked up, and he still got that same attitude. Like bro, just realize that you're fucking up your own brand. Nobody really cares how you feel.
He does have twerk coming up though. I will say that.
He has twerk in October. That's a fact. Right?
If you're not good versus that, oh my God, that could get bad.
Because if he kills twerk,
that could be real bad. Oh man, Bigger K.
They really Twerk and Big K almost in the same position. Well, Twerk not as in a bad position as Big K, but they both.
He's getting killed worse though. He's getting killed worse.
But at the same time, talking out for like a 5-game losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, it's over for Big K. I'm sorry. Iron. Well, we'll talk about Iron later with the Lux situation. Big T and Ill Will. Oh, Jesus Christ. Big T, another one. Look.
Big T is a rapper.
You forgot Danny and Pat. That's the one.
Oh, Danny and Pat. My fault. Danny and Pat stay. You right. Fire battle, I think. This is a dope battle, I would say. Pat was hilarious to me. Like, I feel like Pat nullified things Danny was saying, in my opinion, even though Danny had fire material.
That's why I keep calling, like, he does what Goods does in a white way, and it has the same effect.
In a white way.
It has the same effect.
That's a fact, though.
Who's y'all winning, Yeesh?
I had Pat State winning the shit. I had Danny in the third, because Pat State, like, I don't know, he was doing a lot of weird shit. He seemed like he was freestyling, but I had Pat in the first 2 rounds. But
who y'all winning?
I had Danny 2-1 taking the first and getting the third. That Pat State second, he clowned him so bad. It's like his punches didn't even matter. Like, damn, that was just. I ain't never.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's. I feel the same way. Triple, who'd you up calling it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I ain't even peeped that one yet. Like,
okay.
After the Mook shit, I went back and I saw the Big T, and we'll get to that shit, man. We'll get to that.
One thing I want to say real quick about Danny, dog. This is what gets me tight with Danny, son. Danny said some shit like he said some shit that like his 3 rounds for Pat State were the best 3 rounds of the summer. He just starting to get some credit, dog. Like, why you gotta go say some dumb shit like that, dog? Like,
come on, Danny.
It never works out when people.
He didn't have the best 3 rounds of the night at all.
All right, I'm done. Y'all keep going.
Yo, that's. Oh my God, Danny. Jones, who you had winning the battle?
I didn't see it. I can't speak on it. But my prediction was the same as the Big K one. I thought Pat was going to just clown him.
He did just clown him.
That's what I'm saying happened, but I didn't see it, so I can't speak for it.
Cope, who'd you have winning, Cope?
Oh, not Cav, you up here? Or you just skip Cav
here?
Yeah, I had to step out for a bit, but I'm back.
Okay, who'd y'all win between Pat State and Danny?
I had Danny, 2-1, first and third. Pat State was.
I'm not even mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even too mad at that, honestly. I had Pat State 2-1, first and second. I feel like the first is close, and Pat State was made the third debatable freestyle, and it was kind of funny to me. But Pat State clearly got the second to me, and Danny clearly got the third, and it comes down to the first. But I edged Pat State because I think I want to watch Pat State's rounds more than I want to watch Danny's, like thinking about the battle. So I feel like he did enough and had the overall package to edge Danny. Cope, who do you have winning?
I'll just say this, like, they did their thing for, not having that much energy in the building. Like, their performance was pretty fire. Danny's third was, like, wildly impressive. It was way better than, I ever thought. But with that being said, I got Pat 2-1, debatable 30.
Okay. Brad, who you got winning?
I got Pat State 3 out. Strictly off the fact.
Oh, man.
Strictly off the fact that Danny Myers said that he has the best 3 rounds of the entire summer, dog. Like,
yeah, that's my debatable crazy. 30 argument. I ain't gonna lie, that's predicated off all that.
Yeah, like, come on, Danny. Danny, stop saying shit like that, Danny. Man,
that's wild, Danny. Like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. He think he's so far. That's the thing with Danny that pissed me off. He and his fans think he like the best rapper in the world. He's really not, son. He's good. He's not that crazy, like. But
also I meant to say this. I meant to say this during for the whatchamacallit battle, the Iron and Big K. When after Mook and Verb ended, I'd say about like 2/3 of the building like left.
Jesus Christ!
Like straight up left. Like it looked like it was. I don't know. It was mad space in there. That's all I'm going to say. Because I went in there after I don't know what round I went in. I went in there like maybe right at the end of the first or something like that. I was like, damn, I didn't even know this shit was going on.
Damn, that's crazy. That's the thing about having a main event in the middle. Shit like that is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But Danny still got the Twerk battle hanging around. We don't know what happens with that. How would you call that battle right now, Danny and Twerk?
Danny
I
Twerk.
think Twerk. Go ahead.
You got Twerk
Well,
Jones.
I'm pretty sure.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure Danny basically he hinted at like him and Twerk going down in fairly soon, like that it's locked in and it's going down on the adjustment card. And if that's where it is, if that's where it goes down at, I think Twerk is going to really clean him up strictly off the strength that this is one of Twerk's last chances. I feel like.
Yeah, I agree. I feel about I got Twerk to win just because Twerk has like his back against the wall, so he has to win this to me. Like if he don't win this or he don't make it a crazy battle, it's gonna really look bad for Twerk. So it really would. Jones, what'd you say earlier? Who you had?
I was pretty much about to say what I was gonna say. But what room? What room is that? What kind of room is that? Like a small room type?
I'm not sure.
Because Danny,
I don't think
Danny
it's gonna be a small room.
Is it gonna be on URL?
Yeah, it's gonna be on URL.
Oh, okay. That's different. Because if it would have been one of those small leagues where they just happy to see people,
Man, the thing about that battle is like it's less about a winner and more about Twerk's performance. Like there's gonna be so much eyes on that. So judging how he performs, like even if Danny wins, it's not even gonna be about Danny, sadly. But
that's a good point.
True. All right, so let's move on to the main event.
I think he almost has to win. He was talking too crazy. He was saying he running from.
Yeah, he was doing a lot.
Yeah. So now you gotta win, and I think Twerk can rap with him, but his performance overpowers Danny. So I think Danny have a tough time.
True. Let's get to the real main event of the card. Big T versus Ill Will closing out the event in fantastic fashion.
Yo, you know what's mad funny about that? Like, the crowd was super dead, but Ill Will somehow managed to get a reaction through all 3 rounds. Big T, dog, it's time. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. Bro.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, nigga. It's a wrap.
It was a quiet room battle for Big T.
Yo,
amazing.
Big T, Head Ice, Big K, all 3 of them, they could just it's coming down to the end. So
the funny thing is, we shit on Head Ice, but he got more reaction than Big T got at all, bro. That's insane. Like Big T, your ass, dog.
Trash. NWS Big T's
just such a bad battle rapper right now. He's bad. He's very bad.
Very bad. Like he has no matchup I want to see Big T against. Like
he battled Oops, right? A choking Oops, and he was trash. He battled J400 Block, right? He got cleaned up. Is that he? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm all set with you.
Get that. Niggas saying Jay cleaned that boy up.
Yeah, I'm all set with this dude.
Yeah, it's awesome. It wasn't about Ill Will. Ill Will, he won the battle in a regular fashion to me. But Big T was just that ass. Like the battle's unwatchable. Damn man.
I agree.
Like it's crazy.
The shit was crazy the way the crowd was just like. It's like they muted the crowd for Big T.
That's
shit. Oh my god.
That's crazy. But see, that's the thing about having a battle at the end of the card. I don't know what ARP was thinking. I would at least closed out Pat Stay Danny. So, god damn. Big T, I didn't even care about the battle when it was going on. Like, Big T trash. Plain and simple. Ill Will is Ill Will at this point. I feel like he's getting to treadmill tier where he's winning, but we really don't care that he's winning because the battles aren't crazy.
You know, it's crazy. His last 3 battles, like he arguably won them all. I mean, he definitely won against T-Top and Big T, but it's like arguably beat O-Red, however y'all feel about that. But it's like it doesn't make him look any better. You know what I mean? Like
At all.
It's insane. Like that's a real treadmill tier. I agree.
That's real treadmill tier. When you beat T-Top, you arguably beat Overhead and Big T, and your stock don't move. That's crazy.
Fuck it. Set it up. YK versus Ill Will. Who's the king of the treadmill?
What the deal?
That hasn't happened already?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Nah,
Didn't somebody say they was battling?
Not that I know of.
That's such a boring legacy battle. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what am I thinking about?
Who do you want to see Ill Will against next? Talking about that.
Ill Will.
Young Cannon,
That's
Big K.
for y'all. I'm all set. That's for y'all.
Yeah, I do want to see him in Av. I do want to see him in Chef Trez.
I still want to see him battle Calico. Like that's a battle that I definitely want to see, but I don't know.
Nah, I don't want to see that no more. I feel like that battle's gonna be so trash in 2018.
Calico could be bad trash and still somehow win that battle. And oh my god.
Oh yeah. I want to see that. I do want to see that though. Honestly,
I want Ill Will to take a break because there's been too many cards.
I never turned down.
Oh yeah, he arguably lost to Math too. Jesus, he did lose to Math. That's crazy. I'm done. Ill Will, man.
I kind of had Ill Will, but that's another.
Ill Will had his chance to be what Tay Rock is.
That's
a fact.